Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Isaac. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this video, if I'm going to keep this video, what I'm going to do. I just basically wanted to kind of record this thing, I guess, that I noticed when I was just checking out my views and just click-through rate with some of my stuff. Basically, just to kind of give a little mini intro in case I do end up posting this as a video. For the past year, I've been I guess kind of building a bit of a social media TCG influencer profile on Instagram and YouTube, just doing like articles and like deck tech strategies and things like that. And I started taking it seriously as far as posting like photos and things regularly in, what was it, like, I think June of last year. And then I actually started writing articles and doing videos towards like September, October, and I haven't really been able to do it regularly because I've just been dealing with like my disability and just like my job at the time and all that stuff. But I've been trying my best, and basically, I was getting a little disheartened recently because I've been like trying to keep up my content and putting like my work out there. And I realized, and I was checking my views and clicks or whatever on my link tree, which, if you're unfamiliar, is just a place where if you have a bunch of links connected to like your profile or you or whatever, you can put them all there, and that way it's a central link that people can click through and then see like your store and website and all that stuff. So I started writing for a TCG distribution company in like October, November. No, it was like November, December of last year of 2021, and I was getting like and then I posted a link to it on my Instagram page, and I would make a post about it, make a story post talking about it, and I just kind of realized that like basically like nobody gave a shit, and I thought that um, it was me, and maybe it is me. I mean, maybe my writing just doesn't appeal to my audience or whatever. Because I don't know. I think I'm a good writer, but I definitely am not perfect. But I think that like I have something, But I have realized that just in general that whenever I post like a video that's like a deck tech video or an article deck tech things, like my followers will like it, but they don't go check it out, and I appreciate the likes, but I would appreciate the views and people reading it or watching it a lot better. Because I'll get like, because I have people that like check my shit now, which still kind of drives me crazy because I can barely even post nowadays. And I don't mean like drives me crazy as like it annoys me, but like it's crazy to me that people actually like still look, and they just haven't just forgotten. I think it's one of the benefits of being a part of a very small niche community. Um, but anyway, so I realized that like my community just like didn't care, and it was just kind of making me really disheartened because like I would post an article that would literally like take a lot of like pain and energy to write, and I'm getting paid luckily regardless from that company. But I guess for me, like it's like it doesn't matter. Like it does matter, and at least and like it is nice that I'm getting paid because at least I'm getting something from it. But I would also, I don't know. I almost feel like I would rather people be like watching and reading and enjoying my content, and then I get paid. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm sure some people out there understand. Um, but anyway, so I was looking at my link tree, and I had realized that like, let's see, I think in the past, I guess month, yeah, probably like a month or so, I had like 3 people basically check out any of my latest articles, and I was like, all right, well, that kind of sucks. And I was getting disheartened because like um, my order for like the new set that I'm supposed to already be playing and testing has been lost in the mail now for like 2 weeks, and then this other like mini set that I've been waiting over a year for. I completely just dropped the ball on the time and spaced out, and they completely just sold out because they've been doing limited drops, um, just for reasons I'm not even going to get into. And uh, and then yeah, and then the company that I'm publishing these articles for, I sent them my article like 2 weeks ago and have not heard a peep. And they're usually usually they've posted at least like they would have posted at least yesterday. That's the latest that they've posted, is maybe taken like a week and a half. But now we're definitely coming up on that 2 week mark. Um, and nothing. And they haven't said, we can't post it for X number of reasons. So I'm assuming it's still coming, or maybe they're they realize that they're not really getting a lot of views because the majority of this crowd is the collector investor audience that is involved in this TCG. They don't really play, and unlike Pokemon, where they have enough collectors that they are able to get away with doing appealing to that crowd. I'm not so sure if ours can, but anyway. So yeah, so it's just kind of disheartened when it's like you're you don't have any cards to play. Not that I can really play all that much anyway. The company you're writing for hasn't published your stuff for whatever reason and hasn't contacted you to say why. And then your current following just like isn't reading your stuff, and so I was kind of just like in this. I've just been in this weird space of like, should I just quit? Because it's like it does take a lot out of me, to do this. And as much as I like doing it, and I would like to keep doing it just for fun because I do actually just enjoy doing it, at the same time, it is, hard to not let that get to you, even though I know it's a stage in everyone's journey as a creator. But I guess because I'm not sure if I'm not trying to, I guess, like be a creator. I'm just doing it, I'm just kind of testing the waters and seeing what happens, because I don't even know if this is something I'll even be able to do. Um, but anyways, so all of that, like, sad stuff being said, I'm coming around to a good news point. So anyway, on my last YouTube video, I posted. It was a deck tech that was kind of outdated, but it was one somewhat relevant because it wasn't that exact deck, but it was a similar one that came in second to like basically one of the biggest tournaments I think we had up until this point. And I wanted to post like my take on it, and so I posted it, and then and I got a good number of views. Like I definitely nowhere near the ones in the past where I just like did really quick ones, but I blame it, like I said, on the timing, and also just the length of the video is also pretty long. But it's actually been doing pretty well, so I don't know. But anyway, so then I posted that video. It was getting like trickling in some views, got like a few comments, and then I was like, okay, it's doing some stuff. I replied to the comments and everything, and then I just kind of went away for a couple of weeks because I just assumed it was just gonna sit there and do nothing. And then I checked my comments like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. I'm sorry if I'm getting the time frames mixed up. Just assume that there was like 2 weeks in between, like when I posted the video, and then just kind of ignored it because it wasn't really doing anything. So I go and check back, and there was like actually like 3 or 4 like new comments. 2 of them were on that video. I think 2 were on like another one that I had posted. But I was like, holy shit, like new people. And so I replied back, and one of them was someone asking for a deck list because I didn't actually post one, because I've been kind of on the fence with whether or not I want to post a deck list, because I know that from when I watch Magic players, when you post a link to it, people usually just don't watch the video. They just go and click the list, take it, and then they piss off. But at the same time, like I did want to have the convenience factor for people that didn't want to have to go through and watch like the entire video all over again, because I know it's a pain. And also, I don't think I gave the exact numbers for how many cards were like of each were in the deck. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So I told them I'll have it up by the end of the day, and I did. I had it up. I gave them a link, and then I also added a link to the description, and then that was it. And then I checked on the comments. I think for a couple days after that, nothing new happened. I think somebody had like thumbs up or said, oh yeah, somebody said thank you. The guy replied, he said thank you. And so I was like, cool, and I went on my way. And then today, when I was checking my links, like my link tree, and was getting disheartened and everything, I just kind of had a thought of like, you know what, let me check the views to my deck list, because the deck list is connected to my Blogger or Blogspot. Does it go by Blogger or Blogspot? Does anyone know? Is Blogspot the old name, and I'm just old because that's because I've been just using it for that long. Does anyone even use Blogger anymore? Um, but anyway, so I went to go look at it because I realized that it got like I think 5 views in a day or something, which is really good for me. Um, when I originally posted it, and I looked, it had I think like 18 views. I'm gonna have to bleep that because I didn't mean to to curse, but I was like, holy shit, 18 views. Like, I know that sounds tiny, but like compared to an article that I posted back in October that I advertised on my Instagram, where I have like 400 followers. I think I had like maybe 300 or something at the time. That one's been sitting for about like, what, 6 months, and it has 21 views. An article that I didn't advertise at all on Instagram, and I just didn't even advertise in my YouTube video. I just snuck it into the description and then replied to someone's comment with it. Um, has 18. So that tells you something. That tells me that people are playing the game and that there is interest out there, and and my audience is just not on Instagram, which kind of makes me glad now that I haven't been posting on there, because while it's good to show that you're active to new people, if they're not, if I'm putting in a lot of effort for people that aren't actually interested in, I guess, like playing the game or whatever, then I don't know. But at the same time, like it's one of those things where you kind of have to keep doing it, because at any time, collectors can become players, because I've seen it happen time and time again where guys that were just investors or were just interested in collecting the art have suddenly like come to me asking for advice for like, how to build a deck, or wanting to play me to test out a deck or something. So it happens, and it's been happening, and I'm very happy about that. Um, so I don't know. It was basically just kind of like the vote of confidence, I guess, that I needed to keep going. Even though I was going to keep going regardless, because like I said, it's something that I just want to do. And I don't know, because like I said, it's just I like playing the game, and I wish that there were more people that played, even though I'm not able to play, as often as I would like to. But I've realized that the community of players is really small, and I think it's a fun game, and that's basically it. That's all there is. That's my. Oh, there's a bluebird. Oh, I love bluebirds. I wish I could get it on video, but there's no way my camera could capture that. I'm gonna take that as a good sign. Bluebirds are kind of a good sign for me. Um, so yeah. Anyway, all that being said, I'm going to shut up now because it's first thing in the morning, and I'm supposed to be resting and relaxing before I get some stuff done for the day. Um, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to, I guess, like record this moment in time, because who knows what if this might be relevant in the future. Um, Maybe not. You never know until you record it and then see what happens. So yeah. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you had a good one, or I hope that you have a good one. I hope that you had a good day already, and I hope that you have a good one in the future as well. How about that? And I appreciate you for watching this and sitting through my rambles, because that's basically what this was. And I hope that maybe if you're in a situation where you're feeling disheartened, either because maybe you're a creator or you're trying something new and you feel like you just keep failing, or I don't know, maybe not getting the attention or something you deserve, or just whatever, maybe this gave you like a little vote of confidence to keep going. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and take care. Okay, really quick, one last thing I wanted to add. Right when I finished this video, I was just kind of like sitting and just letting everything just kind of sink in. I just happened to like look outside, and I saw these like I can't even how do I describe it. And I saw like the brightest yellow goldfinch that I feel like I've ever seen. Like, I'm sure I've seen plenty that are just as bright and just as yellow and beautiful. But for me, seeing that one, and then also like that beautiful bluebird just basically like right next to it on the fence, both of those being like my prime just like good luck signs like that. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it means anything, but for me, like the goldfinch, ever since I was 4 years old, it's just been my thing. It's just been my little good luck sign. Whenever I've been feeling down and been kind of, I guess, needing like that special little something to keep me going. I feel like I happen to see it at the right times, and it's what it keeps me going, you know. And then seeing that beautiful bright bluebird just sitting on the fence, just like right by it, was just it's something I've never seen before. Having both of my good luck birds like right next to each other in one scene is definitely, like, as many times as I've seen them throughout my life, which is kind of rare. Which I guess is why I've considered them. You know, I've put them on that pedestal. Um, I had to record it. I just had to record this moment. So anyway, now the video's over. Okay.